Have your ad run on our live streaming episodes, linked in the video description and attached to our many hot take clips. The channel is fast growing with thousands of views and subscribers. Don't miss your chance to grow your business on one of the fastest growing platforms on YouTube. Join the family today. This might be risky. Email us at thismightberisky@gmail.com if interested. Hashtag Indeed, hashtag do the right thing.
But you could just hit the like button. That helps the channel the most. All right, I don't have no video for this one because I do not want to show a bias or be biased or mold somebody's thoughts. I want this to be organic. All right. So, question of the day: should men suffer in silence? Should men suffer in silence? P, what you think?
Nah, not really. I mean, it depends on the situation. Like as a man providing for a household of your family, you're not gonna put that burden on your wife. Like, yo, listen, this is what I gotta do. I need some bills. I hope not. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you're gonna find a way. I mean, do I think we should have some type of counseling, I guess a place we can like talk about it? Yeah, counseling, but suffering in silence, and man, it's sketchy. It's not really, man. Not really. Like I said, you're not gonna put that burden like for you. If you like struggling on some bills, you're not gonna put it on your wife. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna shut the fuck up and just be like, you're gonna figure it out as a man. As you're supposed to. But
No.
counseling, man, counseling. I just say counseling.
But in terms of that stress, right? Because finances are, important. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's one of the leading reasons why people get divorced
and depressed.
Yep.
So P, in saying that though, that's a hard thing. You're gonna be thinking about that, how to pay them bills, but you're not gonna let her know, right? So would that be suffering in silence, and should that be warranted? Is that warranted?
As a man, yeah. I mean, let me speak for myself, okay? Because I can't speak for every man, because every man has a different had a different experience. Me, I'm gonna find a way. Like it ain't no. I'm not putting that burden, bro. I'm gonna go get it by any means. You know what I'm saying? That's just and it made a way. I make a way, regardless of what effect. I make a way. So
Okay.
I put it on my wife.
I'm just at Pete. It's a burden to ask your partner to participate in moments where you're not able to fulfill like your end of the bargain.
That's you can. I mean, like I said, every man different. Every man built different around here. If you want to ask. Me personally,
Yeah, you.
I'm going to ask. Yeah, I'm going to ask. Yeah, I don't have no.
So hold on. So Corey, so basically you're saying you got a wife at home with kids and shit falls short. You would say, hey honey, I need you to go out and get in that Uber and go out there, get in that fucking DoorDash and do it herself, or you gonna fucking do it? What are we talking about here? As a man, you gonna go out there and do it. You're not gonna ask her, hey baby, but I mean, if she has the means, sure. But if it has to go between you and her, you're going to do it. Well, that's what he's talking about. That's it. That's all. I don't know. Y'all reaching for all this extra shit. Y'all need to cut it out.
So in a scenario said talking about where one of us got to get up and go do some extra, then that's
what they talking about as the leader, as the man. In my instance, I'm not gonna say wife go do that. I'm like P. I'm gonna go out and get it by any means necessary. That's it. That's all. I'm not going to expect my wife. Now, if my wife is making 100,000, 200,000, and I'm making 50,000, shit falls short, I'll be like, hey, baby, woo. That's a different circumstance. But if we both making $50,000, whatever, bills need to be paid, I'm going to go do what I got to do extra to get that money. Period, point blank. I'm not going to sit here, hey, baby, I need you to, I don't know, maybe you want to do OnlyFans. What are you talking about?
Wait. Maybe your wife got some skills where she could pick up a second job easier than you.
But listen, Corey, like I respect what you're saying, but as a man, bro, like said, bro, you're gonna find that way, bro. Ain't gonna be no like, cause for one, she's already a mother. You know what I'm saying? That's already a full-time job. You see what I'm saying? So let's keep that in mind. As
being a father a full-time job?
It is, but again, a mother is all man, bro. I'm not taking nothing from us fathers or not, but again, bro, like we go out
we
there.
We can't compare it to what a mother goes through with their kid. Period. There's no comparison.
So as again, I'm gonna find a way, bro. Again, we all built different, so I can't speak on what you may feel, but I know what I'm gonna do.
Question.
That dollar at the table. You know what I'm saying?
So Pete, if Corey sent his wife to DoorDash and get the extra dollar, who's more masculine?
Me.
All right. Hey. So I ain't in the masculinity pissing contest, man. I ain't trying to get for the masculinity trophy. Y'all got it.
No, it's cool. No, Corey, listen, it's cool. Again, him. Everybody built different, bro. I can't speak for the next man. I'm always speak for what I stand on and what I know. Because me speaking for him, I don't know this man's situation. So how can I say he ain't masculine or he is masculine or he ain't a man? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like what that man got going on, it is what it is. But I know for me,
don't get it twisted though. I still get to the bag,
regardless of the fact.
Oh, what's going on? Mary.
And don't get it twisted. She do get to the bag, but guess what? I provide this shit. You know, I'm the reason why she's to the bag. Guess what? She's in nursing school, but guess who take care of that? You see what I'm saying?
I know that's real.
Like that. That's bro. But I'm not here to brag. I'm just keeping it real as a man. What I'm gonna do for my wife.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with telling the truth. That's right. Mr. White, should men suffer in silence?
Nah, they shouldn't, but it should only be limited spaces. Like perfect world, yeah, we should be able to be vulnerable, but that's not what it is, right? So I don't think men need to be real careful about who they are open with, because the majority of people don't know how to handle it. The majority of relationships, your wife don't know how to deal with that, with you being vulnerable and stuff like that. The world, as y'all see how we are judged, they don't know how to deal with that. So you trying to be vulnerable in a lot of these situations could cause more harm than good. And a lot of times it does. I do a lot of couples counseling, and women be, dang, why he don't talk to me? Because when he talk to you, you use it against him all the time. Or women slowly start losing respect for their men when they see them crying or when they see them not showing up. So perfect world, yeah, you would love to have somebody who you can do it with, that you're in a relationship with or whatever, but I don't recommend that to a lot of people. Get you a professional. If not, you need other men that you can talk to about the things that you are going through. You know what I'm saying? That will validate you, that will understand, but they still gonna push you to keep going forward. Once you get to a stable enough place, then maybe you can start trying to take that out into other people. But you got to be careful. And I'm saying this because I see it from experience. I think when men are trying to open up, they do it to people who don't know how to handle it. And as a result, they end up shutting down forever.
That was good. Solid. That was good. I like that.
Hell yeah.
Solid. That's solid. We can actually use that. Russ, what you think?
Should men suffer in silence? No, they should not. But do we? Most times we do. Regardless of the situation, if you're suffering from health reasons, you doing it by yourself. You know, you bring up something as simple as recent as Chadwick Boseman. You know what I mean? He had a small circle suffering in front of all of our eyes. You know what I mean? Going through health stuff. You do that in silence. You just brought the financial example, how you know, you would try to handle it yourself before you even presented the scenario to your significant other. That's suffering in silence. So men do it all the time. I don't necessarily agree with it, but we do it all the time. We're conditioned to do it. And it is the mindset of how you raised, you know, and like Mr. White just said, men can be very, very delicate, but it's frowned upon. And you get clowned for that shit, so you can't do it. And like you said, people don't know how to handle it. You open up once, and then it's a wrap. Like you say, people lose respect for you, or people act like they assume I'm suffering right now, that I'm just suffering for my duration all the time. and I'm not living, in pain per se, but I opened up once because I felt comfortable with somebody, and now the whole relationship, the dynamic of our relationship is different. So again, that was long-winded. Should men suffer in silence? No, but do they? All the time.
But Russ, it sounds like you justified a bunch of reasons why we should.
Because the desired results haven't been met or haven't been on display. So if there was a scenario where I could open up and I guess let's say cry, for example, if that was if that gave me the desired results, I'd probably do it more. But I can't remember the last time I cried, but I imagine it was met with what the fuck you crying for, or what those tears gonna do for you, because that's how my household was. That's how we were brought up in my household. The tears changing your scenario.
Exactly.
While we wasting our time crying.
Word.
So so it's just like, you're right. Why am I wasting my time crying? If that's what's drilled in me. So I'm sorry, Ken. I know that's irking. I can see it's irking you, Ken. My fault.
It really is. I understand though. I'm not judging. I don't.
Yeah. So I mean, I work with kids now. I work with the little ones. We do the after school stuff, and we try to make sure all the children can tap into emotions. At least recognize them, let them know that it's okay to deal with them however you need to deal with them. But it's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, word, friend, and we out.